So the presidential election, it's just around the corner, isn't it? That idiotic Iowa straw poll where they bus in people from out of state to vote more than once. I've seen more honest elections in Sicily, for heaven's sake. And so Bob Dole didn't do very well, and he has to move further over toward the right to appease them. We saw the other day he returned a contribution from the gay Republicans. Yeah? Both of them sent him $1,000. Trent Lott said that Democrats and Republicans use a different part of the human brain. And you know, the senator is absolutely correct. Use different parts of the brain. You have the brain-washed side. That's the Republican. You have the brain-dead side. That's the Democrat. Now, we have added knowledge of the brain in the last 10, 20 years because of the technology, the computers, that PET scan. You doctors know about this. You can see a living brain on a PET scan, and you can see dormant brains on C-SPAN. Dole goes to Hollywood. He has one of those big Hollywood fundraisers, the audience consisting of the moguls of the entertainment industry, and he described their products as, quote, nightmares of depravity. You'd think Dole would have waited for their checks to clear in the first place. Yeah, boy, everybody loves Colin Powell. Yes, you love Colin? I love him. Why? He's great. Well, tell me what. Well, he's just great. Well, the issues, his opinions? Yeah, what are they? He's great. He's great. That's good enough for me. So cast your vote for Colin Powell. He'll tell it like it is. Maybe someday we'll find out exactly what that is. He's in a military mode like Eisenhower or Haig. In General Powell, we have a man who's daring to be vague. None of the other candidates have his brilliant ploy, turning on the voters just by being coy. Republican or Democrat, that's anybody's guess. Well, which one are you, General? His answer's always yes. Perhaps next summer we'll find out when he goes to both conventions and makes a speech devoid of all opinions and intentions. Did you ever stop to think that maybe Colin Powell never wanted to run for president in the first place? Maybe we have just witnessed the best orchestrated publicity for a book tour since the New Testament. Huh? Think about that. And he joined the Republican Party. I can't figure it. He joined the Republican Party today, Powell. It's like joining the country club after they ask you to leave. I can't understand it. So Ross Perot forms an independent party, and he calls it the Reform Party. That's imaginative, isn't it? I mean, if Powell had, or if Perot had any imagination, he would name his party after the party of the greatest independent of them all, Teddy Roosevelt, the Bull Moose Party. You know, if Ross Perot called his party the Bull Moose Party, he'd be half right. Anyway, now, I've got some advice for our president. Admittedly, it's been a terrible week for him, especially yesterday when that federal judge rules that Paula Jones can sue a sitting president for sexual harassment. And so what Clinton ought to do is use this campaign song I've written for him and use the following slogan: re-elect Bill Clinton. He's been bimbo-free for 4 years. Hurrah, hurrah, Bill Clinton is for me. Hurrah, hurrah, he's 4 years bimbo-free. He shook the hand of Kennedy when he was just a lad. When the ladies swooned all over Jack, Bill said, hey, this ain't bad. From that day forth, he dreamed of being president someday, sneaking ladies in and out just like JFK. Then on to Yale, where he earned a fancy law degree, having cribbed the answers from a girl named Hillary. They learned their lessons well, these two, what the law professor said, like the vacuuming of documents, that's a legal term for shred. Hurrah, hurrah, Bill Clinton is for me. Hurrah, hurrah, he's he's 4 years bimbo free. In the war in Vietnam, Bill fought for me and you. In the stinking rice paddies of far-off Oxford U. This war hero was then elected governor, it's true, which shows us all a thing or two about Arkansas IQ. Now's the time to re-elect Bill Clinton president, because his opposition seems so suicidal bent. Unless they break the shackles of that Falwell zealotry, they'll re-elect the man who's now 4 years bimbo free.